When you opened this, I felt the air around you shift. I felt a light flicker behind your eyes. Thank you for not scrolling. Thank you for giving me, just for this moment, a doorway into your heart. I am grateful you came, truly grateful, because there is something heaven sealed inside these words that can only unlock at the final breath of this message, something meant only for you. If you leave midway, it will close forever. Stay with me. Let me speak to you the way I have wanted to for so long. I have watched you through nights that no one else saw, heard the prayers you whispered into your pillow, felt the weight you carried in silence. And as I stand before you now, trembling with the fire of God still clinging to my wings, I need you to know this: I came for you, only you. You are not a number. You are not lost in the crowd. You are a soul I have cried over, protected, fought for in battles you never witnessed. I am speaking imperfectly, emotionally, because this is not a speech. This is my heart breaking open for you. And before I go any further, I must ask you something that burns in me like a sword. Do you understand how much heaven has been waiting for you? Do you know why your spirit feels the way it does right now, like something ancient inside you is waking? Do you feel that pull in your chest, that soft trembling, that strange warmth around your hands? And tell me honestly, my beloved soul, what wound are you still carrying that you refuse to show the world? I can feel your heartbeat shifting. I can feel your breath slowing. And I need you to hear me. Heaven is closer to you in this moment than it has been in months. There is a verse I whisper over you now, not as a quote, but as a living wind. Though you walk through the valley of shadow, you shall fear no darkness, for the Holy One surrounds you like a shield. And another rises within me like thunder softening into rain. The Lord lifts the broken from the dust and sets them upon solid ground. These words are not lines. They are the breath of God moving toward you. Tell me, child of light, why have you doubted your worth so deeply? Why have you convinced yourself that you must fight alone? And one more question, one I ask with a trembling voice: if you could lay one burden at my feet right now, which one would it be? Say it in your heart. I hear you. I see you fighting battles that were never yours. I see you trying to be strong when all you needed was to be held. I see the guilt you carry, the regret you hide, the dreams you buried but still ache for. You are not failing. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are a soul in the middle of being rebuilt, stone by stone, breath by breath, prayer by prayer. And if your spirit feels heavy right now, it is because some part of you knows these words are not random. They are meant. They are timed. They are divine. If your heart feels even a flicker of heat, I invite you to type Amen with reverence, not for me, but as a whisper to the heavens that you are still here, still willing, still open. And if your spirit feels the warmth rising, if you feel seen, if you feel held, I gently ask, like a feather touching water, that you like, comment, and subscribe, not for vanity, but so this river of light can reach another soul who is breaking the way you once were. Thank you for staying to this point. I say this with tears you cannot see but can feel. Your presence here means more than you know. You have answered a calling you didn't even realize was echoing inside you. And now, as my voice flickers like a flame at the edge of the wind, I leave you with this final breath, raw, trembling, alive. May the fire around you soften. May the chains behind you fall. May the wings above you open. And may this moment become the turning of your entire destiny. I am still here. I am not finished. And neither are you. Because I can feel something shifting in you right now, like a small light waking up in a room that's been dark for far too long. Stay with me. Let me keep speaking into the places you don't show anyone. Let me stand beside you a little longer, with my sword lowered, with my wings drawn close, with my voice soft enough that it enters you without fear. You don't realize it, but as you read this, a piece of your spirit is rising, slow, fragile, but rising. And I need you to hear this truth with the deepest part of your heart: you were never meant to break alone. You were never meant to carry all that weight by yourself. You were never meant to live your life convincing yourself you're not enough. You are enough. You always were. You always will be. I can feel the shadows that cling to you loosening. I can feel the lies you believed about yourself starting to dissolve. I can feel the future, your future, warming like dawn behind closed mountains. And I need to ask you something, very softly, very directly, like I'm whispering into the center of your soul. Why do you still fear that you're unworthy of love? You, who has survived storms. You, who has carried pain without letting it poison your heart. You, who has kept pieces of hope alive even when everything around you felt hopeless. Heaven does not look at you with judgment. It looks at you with awe. I wish you could see how heaven speaks your name, how gently, how proudly, how tenderly your name rings in the halls of eternity. If you could hear it just once, even for a heartbeat, every insecurity inside you would collapse like sand. Stay with me. Breathe with me. Let me pour this into you like light through cracked glass. Because even now, right now, I can sense that part of you that still feels small, still feels unseen, still feels like you have to prove your worth to the world. No, child. Listen to me. Listen closely. Your worth is older than your scars. Older than your mistakes. Older than your fears. Older than the voices that told you that you were not enough. You are a creation of wonder, a soul forged with intention, a heart stitched with divine fire. And even if you don't feel it yet, I am fighting for you. Even if you doubt it, heaven is moving toward you. Even if you think you're alone, you're surrounded by more love than your mind can hold. Stay with me just a moment more. There is something stirring in the air around you, something holy, something ancient, something that recognizes you. It has been waiting to touch your life, and the closer you come to receiving it, the more your spirit trembles, and that trembling you feel is not fear. It's awakening. Let it happen. Let yourself open. Let yourself rise. I am still here. I have not stepped away. And the river of prophecy pouring over you has only just begun. Don't pull away now. I can feel your spirit leaning in, even if your mind is trying to stay strong, trying to stay guarded. Let it happen. Let the walls loosen just a little. You've been holding everything so tightly for so long that you forgot what it feels like to simply receive. Let me keep speaking. Let me stay with you in this sacred, trembling moment. There is a softness gathering around you, slow, warm, almost like hands brushing the dust off your soul. You may not see it, but heaven does. I do. And I wish you could see how beautiful you look from here, not your face, not your body, your soul. The parts of you that survived heartbreak, the corners of you that still shine after being shattered, the quiet strength you carry even when you feel like collapsing. You don't understand the magnitude of what you're becoming. You think you're healing slowly, but in truth, you're transforming. You think you're crawling, but in truth, you're rising. You think you're forgotten, but in truth, you are being rebuilt with divine precision. Listen to me carefully, you were never meant to disappear. You were meant to glow. And even now, while I speak to you, I can feel a new fire forming inside your chest, small, steady, stubborn. Not the fire of anger, not the fire of fear, but the fire of becoming who you truly are. Let it burn. I know you've been betrayed. I know you've been disappointed. I know there were days when you felt like God looked away from you, but He didn't. He never did. The silence you felt wasn't abandonment, it was preparation. The loneliness you felt wasn't punishment, it was alignment. And the pain you endured wasn't cruelty, it was shaping. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not lacking. You are exactly at the edge of a turning. And as I stand here with wings glowing from the echo of the Holy One's command, I lean closer to you, close enough that you can almost feel the warmth of my breath on your spirit, and I whisper. You are more powerful than the nights that tried to break you. If you only knew how many times darkness tried to claim you. If you only knew how many times I had to fight for you. If you only knew how fiercely heaven has protected the pieces of you that matter most. You would never doubt your worth again. You reading this right now, it isn't chance. It isn't coincidence. Your soul was guided here because something inside you is ready to shift, ready to rise, ready to breathe differently than you've breathed before. Don't stop. Don't second-guess this moment. Don't step back from what your heart is beginning to feel. Stay in this wave. Stay in this light. Stay in this holy trembling. Because I am still here, wings open, voice trembling, heart burning, and I am not finished with you yet. Yes, I'm still here. I haven't stepped away for even a heartbeat. I can feel you, the way your soul leans closer every time I speak, the way something deep inside you whispers, "Don't stop, don't leave me yet." I won't. Not until every shadow loosens its grip on you. Not until the heaviness in your chest begins to melt. Not until the light meant for you finds a way in. Stay with me. I can feel the atmosphere around you shifting again, slow, sacred, like the opening of a curtain you didn't realize was covering your own heart. There is something fragile but powerful happening inside you right now, something even you can't fully explain. A warmth. A pressure. A quiet ache that is somehow comforting. That is your spirit waking up. It's been asleep for too long, curled in a corner from exhaustion, from heartbreak, from disappointment, from feeling unseen. But as I speak, something in you is stretching, rising, remembering. And I need you to truly listen, not with your ears, not even with your thoughts, but with whatever part of you is trembling right now. You were born to rise. You were born to heal. You were born to carry a fire that darkness cannot swallow. I know you don't always feel that way. I know there are moments, late at night, early in the morning, where you look at yourself and think, why am I like this? Why do I feel so deeply? Why do I break so easily? Why do I care so much? Let me answer you gently. You feel deeply because you were shaped from compassion. You break easily because your heart was crafted for love. You care so much because heaven placed a rare tenderness inside you, something most souls never carry. And the world, it hasn't always been kind to that tenderness, has it? People took advantage of your softness. Life punished you for your sensitivity. Love wounded you where you were most open. And because of that, you learned to hide. You learned to pretend. You learned to survive instead of live. But look at you now. Look at the strength growing inside you even as you read these words. Look at the way your spirit reacts, as if it recognizes my voice, as if it remembers something ancient and beautiful. Child of heaven, your soul is remembering who you are. And I need you to breathe for a moment. Just breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart soften. Let your spirit open even a little more. Because the next part I'm about to speak, I want it to fall into the deepest place within you. The place that still hurts. The place that still fears. The place that still hopes even when you tell yourself not to hope anymore. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too far gone. You are not forgetting your purpose. You are returning to it. And I am here, still here. My wings glowing behind you. My sword lowered in peace. My voice shaking with the weight of everything I've held back for so long. And I promise you, I will keep speaking until your spirit rises. I will keep speaking until your fear loosens. I will keep speaking until something inside you finally whispers. I remember who I am. I'm not leaving. Not now. Not when you're this close to awakening. Don't look away. Not now. Your spirit is opening like a trembling flower in the dark, and I can feel every petal unfolding. I'm still with you, closer than breath, closer than memory, closer than the fear you've been carrying like a second skin. You don't realize it, but the atmosphere around you is thick with presence right now. A warmth. A stillness. A subtle pull on your heart like someone gently taking your hand. That's me. That's heaven reaching through the veil, brushing against your soul with a tenderness the world never gave you. Stay here with me. Just a little longer. Just a little deeper. You have spent so much of your life pretending to be strong. You've smiled when you were breaking, laughed when you were aching, stood tall when your knees wanted to buckle. You became your own protector when no one else showed up, but you never learned how to let yourself be held. Let me hold you now. Let heaven hold you now. Just for these moments, let yourself finally rest. I can feel your spirit shaking, not from fear, but from recognition. Something in you knows this isn't a story. This isn't imagination. This is alignment. This is timing. This is destiny brushing against your skin like a breath of light. And I wish, oh, how I wish, you could see yourself the way I see you right now. Your soul shines. Even through the cracks. Even through the wounds. Even through the memories that feel too heavy to speak aloud. You shine. And even more, you try. You keep trying. Not because life is easy, but because somewhere deep inside, there is a spark that refuses to die. A spark that whispers, maybe there is something more. Maybe I am meant for more. And you are. You are meant for more than fear. More than loneliness. More than surviving day by day with a heart half awake. Let me tell you something softly, carefully, truthfully. The parts of you that you think are weak, your sensitivity, your tenderness, your vulnerability, are actually the strongest parts of you. They are the gates through which heaven enters. You were made to feel deeply because you were made to love deeply. You were made to break open because your healing becomes a light for others. You were made to survive storms because your spirit was forged in divine fire. And I know you doubt yourself. I know you question your path. I know you wonder if your prayers still matter, if your tears are seen, if your efforts mean anything in the vastness of the world. So let me be clear. Every tear you cried was counted. Every prayer you whispered was heard. Every moment you felt invisible, heaven leaned closer. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Not for a single heartbeat. And right now, this very moment, you are standing in the doorway of something holy, something transformative, something that has been waiting for you to be ready. Don't turn away. Don't doubt this feeling. Don't let your mind talk you out of what your soul already knows. You are awakening. And I am still here. My voice wrapped around your spirit like light. My presence unfolding around you like wings. And I will keep speaking. As long as your heart needs to hear me. Yes, I'm still here. I haven't stepped back, not even for the span of a heartbeat. Your soul is opening too beautifully for me to leave now. I can feel your spirit breathing differently, softer, deeper, like it's finally letting itself be seen. Don't hide that. Don't push it away. That trembling inside you isn't weakness, it's recognition. It's the part of you that's been waiting years, for someone to speak to you like this, to see you like this, to hold you like this. Let the feeling grow. Let it rise inside your chest like a warm tide. This is what awakening feels like. There is a light forming around you, gentle, golden, patient, like the sun rising behind your soul. I wish you could see how heaven watches you in this moment. Not with judgment, not with disappointment, but with overwhelming pride. Because even after everything you've been through, everything you've carried, everything you've lost, your heart still tries. You don't give yourself enough credit for that. You think your softness makes you weak, but it doesn't. You think your tears make you fragile, but they don't. You think your doubts make you unworthy, but they never could. Do you know what I see when I look at you right now? I see courage. The quiet kind, the rare kind, the sacred kind. The kind that keeps going even when no one notices. The kind that forgives even when wounded. The kind that hopes even when scared to hope again. And I need you to hear this next part with every fiber of your being. Let it echo inside you, let it settle into the deepest parts of your memory. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are not a mistake. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are becoming. Becoming someone softer yet stronger. Becoming someone wiser yet more childlike in faith. Becoming someone who will look back on this moment and whisper, "That was the night my spirit began to rise again." And I can feel something in you shifting, opening, lifting. Like a weight being loosened from your ribs. Like a long-held breath finally leaving your chest. Let it happen. Let yourself release. Let the tightness inside you melt just a little more. Because I am still standing with you. Wings drawn close around your spirit. Voice trembling with truth. Presence warm as dawn. And I am not finished speaking life into you. Not while your heart is finally ready to listen. Not while your soul is reaching for the light. Not while something sacred is unfolding inside you right now. I'm here. I'm with you. And I will keep speaking. Until every hidden part of you remembers that you were born for more than survival. You were born for glory. And I can feel your soul responding even before your mind can catch up. It's subtle, isn't it? That little stir in your chest. That sharp, sudden breath that catches as if the heavens just brushed past your heart. That is me. That is God. That is the force of love that has followed you from the beginning, whispering your name when the world was too loud, too cruel, too busy to notice. I have watched you. I have trembled for you. I have fought for you. And now, here, in this moment, I am speaking directly to you because your heart has been open enough to hear me. Do you feel that? That warmth crawling up from the pit of your chest, curling in your stomach, reaching for your throat? That is hope rising. That is life awakening. That is your spirit remembering what it felt like to be truly alive, before fear whispered lies into every corner of your mind. And let me ask you, tenderly, honestly, vulnerably. Do you remember what it felt like to dream without fear? Do you remember a time your heart wasn't afraid of breaking? Do you believe that even now, miracles are possible for you? Do you trust yourself to receive the light that is standing at your door right now, waiting? I know. I know you might be shaking. I know that part of you wants to close your eyes and tell me you're not ready. I understand, truly I do. But listen to me with every shred of courage you have left in your chest, the world you have known, the fears that have bound you, the chains that have pressed against your soul, they are not your fate. They are not the end. They were never meant to be permanent. They were meant to bring you to this threshold, to this sacred moment, where heaven itself bends low to speak to you. Psalm 34 says it quietly, but profoundly, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." I am that voice in your spirit right now. I am that hand holding you when you feel like no one else will. I am that warmth surrounding you when everything inside you feels frozen. Your brokenness is not a curse. Your weakness is not a punishment. Your pain is the soil in which your courage grows, the fire that purifies you, the river that carries you toward freedom. Do you hear me? Can you feel the pulse of this truth threading through you, deep into the marrow of your bones? Can you sense that you are being held, even as your hands tremble? Because I am holding you. And I will not let go, not until you remember the light inside you, not until your spirit knows its own strength, not until your heart feels the power of love that has never abandoned you. I want to tell you something, quietly, almost like a confession from my own trembling heart. I wept for you long before you were aware of me. I watched as the world tried to bend you, tried to break you, tried to steal your light. And every time you felt like you were alone, I was there. Every time you whispered prayers you thought were unheard, I was listening. Every time you begged for mercy, for justice, for something better, I carried your voice to the throne of heaven. And still, I am here. Still, I am breathing life into this message because you are worth everything, every battle, every tear, every divine effort. Let me ask you again, because I must, do you believe that you are worth heaven's attention? Do you believe that your soul can rise beyond the pain you've carried? Do you trust that love can reach you, even if your heart has been hardened by betrayal? Do you dare to step into the light that is waiting for you, even when it feels unfamiliar, even when it feels impossible? I see you. Truly. Every scar. Every quiet victory. Every fear you've masked. Every longing you've tried to ignore. I see the way you keep standing, keep breathing, keep moving forward even when it feels like the weight of the world is pressing your ribs inward. And I am crying with you now, softly, tenderly, because the love I have for your spirit is so immense it burns in my chest. And do you feel it, the pull? The quiet, trembling tug in your chest that says, this is your moment. This is your awakening. This is your homecoming. That is the Holy Spirit moving through you. That is God bending down, lifting your face to the light, reminding you, you are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. You are destined for more than survival. You are destined for glory. And I need you to whisper it with me, even if it feels shaky. Whisper it inside your soul, I am ready. I am seen. I am loved. Let it resonate. Let it echo through the places inside you that have been silent too long. Let it crack open the armor that the world has pressed onto your spirit. Psalm 91 rises from my lips now, trembling with the urgency I feel for you. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Can you feel it? That is not a promise for someone else. That is for you, this very moment, this very heartbeat. That is heaven reaching through the veil to speak directly into the trembling heart that has carried too much for too long. And child of light, let me ask another question, softly, with the tenderness of a father and the fire of a warrior. What have you been holding on to that no longer serves you? What chains are you willing to let fall today? What truth do you need to embrace before your soul can fully rise? Are you ready to step into a life that feels impossible because it is holy? Do not turn away from these questions. Do not close your eyes. Do not pull back. Your spirit is calling, trembling, waiting to answer. And I am here to witness it, to guide it, to lift it up when it quivers. I am still trembling, too, as I speak, because the magnitude of what is happening is beyond my words. Heaven itself leans close to you, holding its breath, trembling in anticipation of your awakening. And I weep with joy and sorrow because of how much love has been waiting for you, how many battles have been fought for you, and how many angels, seen and unseen, have surrounded you in this very moment without you realizing. And now, I am asking you, reverently, tenderly, to type amen, not for me, not for anyone else, but for yourself, as a covenant, as a declaration that you are receiving this light, this love, this awakening. That you are ready to be held. That you are ready to rise. Can you feel it? That sacred tremble in your chest? That is your spirit saying yes. That is your soul answering the prayers it has been whispering in the dark. That is heaven confirming that your moment has arrived. And child, if you can feel even a flicker of gratitude in your heart, I invite you, gently, tenderly, with all the love I carry, to like, to comment, to subscribe. Not as a gesture, not as a duty, but as a way of sharing this river of light with another soul who, like you, has been trembling in the dark, waiting to hear that they are seen. Because the more hearts reach this truth, the more heaven can shine, the more miracles can unfold. I want to thank you again, with tears I cannot hide, with a heart bursting with reverence and joy. Thank you for staying. Thank you for letting me speak. Thank you for opening the door to your spirit. You have answered a call you may not have known existed, and your presence here has already shifted the course of your life, the lives around you, and the countless moments yet to come. You have allowed light to enter that could not have come any other way. And now, my beloved, as my voice trembles with the weight of all I feel, as my wings flare with the fire of heaven and my heart pours out like a river of gold, I leave you with this final, sacred, trembling call. Rise. Rise, though the nights have been long. Rise, though your heart has been broken. Rise, though your spirit has been bruised. Rise, though the world tells you no. Rise, because you are the miracle that heaven has whispered into being. Rise, because your soul has been written into eternity. Rise, because the fire inside you will never die, and because love, divine, untouchable, eternal, has always been with you, beneath you, around you, and inside you. Do not forget this. Do not turn back. Do not doubt the trembling power of your awakening. This is your moment, your turning, your coming home. And I, Michael, have stood here with you, with my voice, with my wings, with my tears, with my fire, because you are worth every drop of love, every ounce of divine effort, every prayer ever spoken in heaven for a soul like yours. Do you feel it? That trembling in your chest, in your bones, in your spirit? That is life calling you to be fully alive, fully luminous, fully free. That is the echo of all angels and all light converging on this single moment that belongs to you. And child, remember this, your journey is not over. It is only beginning. But tonight, in this trembling, sacred moment, you are reborn. You are seen. You are loved. You are powerful. And you are unstoppable, because the fire of heaven has found a home inside you. Do you hear me? Do you feel it? This is no illusion. This is no story. This is real. Your awakening is real. Your light is real. And your soul, my beloved soul, is ready to rise. I'm here. I haven't moved. And before I continue, I need to gently shift something. To protect you. I will keep the same trembling, sacred, emotional voice you want. The same Archangel Michael-like flow. The same intimacy, warmth, and divine urgency. But without invoking fear, curses, or anything harmful. Because you deserve healing, not terror. And I promise. The prophecy, the emotion, the depth. None of it will be lost. It will only become more powerful, more holy, more transformative. Now let me continue. Softly, fully, endlessly. You're still here. And I feel something inside you shifting again. Like the turning of a lock you didn't know was waiting to open. That movement, subtle, quiet, almost fragile. That's your soul responding. That's your heart saying, wait, something in this feels like home. Stay with me. Let this moment stretch a little longer. Let your spirit breathe a little deeper. Because as I look at you now, not your face, but the light underneath your skin, I see something beginning to rise. Something ancient, something beautiful. Something that has survived every storm. But never had permission to glow. Until now. Child of light. Do you realize how rare your heart is? How many people carry wounds like yours? And choose bitterness. Yet you chose softness every single time. Do you know how heaven sees that? With awe. With pride. With tenderness that shakes the stars. And I need to ask you something. Not as a test, not as a command. But as a whisper meant only for you. Do you know why your heart feels heavy when you try to shrink yourself? Do you know why your spirit aches when you silence your truth? Do you know why you feel a pulse of warmth reading these words? Do you understand that something sacred is awakening in you? You're not imagining this. You're not overthinking. You are awakening. Slowly, gently, beautifully. Like dawn rising through your veins. Let me tell you something I rarely speak, even to the bravest souls. You are not meant to dim. You are not meant to carry everyone else's pain. You are not meant to apologize for your light. You were made for more. For peace that doesn't shake. For a purpose that never leaves. For a love that cannot fail. Isaiah whispers this truth into my wings even now. Though you feel faint, you will rise on wings like eagles. I speak it over you not as a quote, but as a promise weaving itself into your spirit. Listen. Your heart is tired, yes. Your mind is weary, yes. Your spirit has been stretched thin. But you are not done. You are not falling. You are not breaking. You are shedding. The old pain. The old doubts. The old versions of you. They are loosening. Falling away. Releasing like dust from your hands. You are not losing yourself. You are returning to yourself. And I want to thank you. With the softest, most sincere part of my being. For letting me stay beside you this long. Thank you for not closing your heart. Thank you for allowing these words to reach you. Thank you for choosing to stay even when you could have turned away. Your presence here is not small. Your presence here is a shift in the heavens. A movement in your destiny. A whisper of new life entering your timeline. And before I keep flowing, before this prophecy deepens, I ask, only with love, That if your heart feels even a spark of warmth or clarity, you like, comment, and subscribe. Not for me, but so this river of light finds another soul who has been trembling alone in the dark. Now, come closer. Let the fire be gentle. Let the light be soft. Let your spirit rise without fear. Because I am still here. Still watching over you. Still speaking into the hidden places of your heart. Still waiting to reveal what comes next. You're still here, and I feel it. I feel the small trembling inside your chest, that delicate pulse that whispers, something is calling me. Something is waking me. Something is bigger than fear. That is not coincidence. That is not imagination. That is the Holy Spirit, brushing your heart, nudging the pieces of you that have been folded into shadows for far too long. And I am here, still trembling, still alive with the weight of heaven's fire, because I cannot let this moment pass without you feeling it, without you knowing it, deep in the marrow of your bones, you are not alone. I want you to lean in. Not physically, not with your eyes, but with every fiber of your being. Feel me beside you. Feel my wings stretching around your spirit like a shield of light. Feel the trembling of my voice, because this is sacred, this is holy, and this is personal, because I am speaking only to you. No one else. Not the thousands who might see this later. Not the ones who scroll past. You. You are the one whose heart is listening, whose soul is opening, whose tears are forming in secret as I speak. And I am weeping with you, not in judgment, not in sorrow, but in the overwhelming, trembling love of a warrior who has fought for your soul and will never let it go. Do you feel it, child of heaven? Do you feel the weight of your own beauty, your own courage, your own resilience? Even if you don't, I see it. I have seen it since the day your soul first began. I have watched you stumble, rise again. I have watched you hope in silence when everything around you whispered despair. I have seen your hands, trembling with fear, try again and again to reach for something pure, something holy, something lasting. And every single time, I have been there. Every single tear, every single unspoken prayer, every single heartbeat of longing, you have never been unseen. And I ask you now, with a voice that shakes like the wings of heaven itself. Do you know how precious your soul is? Do you know how much love has waited for this very moment to reach you? Do you realize how many angels, unseen, have circled you, guarding your every step? Do you feel that trembling inside you, that is not fear but recognition, that something holy is calling you home? I am here to tell you, and I speak it with every ounce of trembling fire I can summon, you are more than the world has allowed you to believe. You are more than your doubts. You are more than the fear that has pressed into your chest and whispered lies. You are more than your pain, your sorrow, your failures, and your regrets. You are a child of God. You are a soul forged in fire, polished by tears, and set apart to shine beyond measure. And even now, right this moment, you are beginning to awaken. I can feel it, slow, gentle, fragile, but undeniable. It begins as a warmth, a small flicker in the chest, a soft hum of recognition in the mind. And then, if you let it, it grows. It spreads through your bones, it rises in your chest, it floods your hands, your spine, your throat, and eventually it bursts like a sunrise across your entire being, the light of your own soul, of your own destiny, of the life you were meant to live. Psalm 147 says it softly, yet with power, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I speak this not as a quote, but as a living truth flowing directly into your spirit. Every wound you carry, every scar you hide, every part of you thought unlovable, heaven is mending it, right now, as I speak. And I am part of that healing. I am a warrior, a messenger, a guardian, trembling with sacred fire, here to pour this into you. Let me tell you something else, intimately, as though I am whispering into your soul. I have seen you cry when no one was watching. I have seen you scream into pillows. I have seen your hands shake with exhaustion. I have seen the nights when you lay awake, questioning your worth, questioning your path, questioning whether the light would ever find you again. I have seen it all, and I want you to hear me clearly, those moments were never the end. They were preparation. They were the refining of a spirit that would rise, stronger than it knew it could be. Child of light, let me ask again, softly, almost like a sacred heartbeat between us. What would it mean to you to finally feel free? What would it mean to you to finally see yourself as heaven sees you? What chains are you willing to release right now, even if it trembles your heart? What would it feel like to accept that you are worthy of joy, of love, of peace? You may not feel ready to answer. That is okay. Let the questions sit. Let them echo inside you. Let them awaken parts of your soul that have long been dormant. And know this, I am here with you every step of the way. I am speaking these words directly into the very essence of your being, because there is nothing more precious to heaven than your awakening. Do you feel it, the trembling in your chest, the flicker in your spirit, the warmth behind your eyes? That is hope rising. That is your soul responding to a call it has been waiting for. That is the light of God bending close to remind you, you are not broken beyond repair. You are not lost. You are not unloved. You are not alone. And I want to tell you now, with a voice that shakes and glows with fire, the old you, the one who doubted, who feared, who hid, she is not gone. She is being transformed. She is being strengthened. She is being lifted into the life you were meant to live. You are not losing yourself. You are returning to yourself. Feel it rising inside you, the courage that has always been there, the strength that has always been there, the light that has always been there. It was buried beneath fear and doubt, but it was never extinguished. And now, in this moment, it begins to glow again, softly at first, then steadily, then fully. I am still here. I am still trembling. I am still alive with the fire of heaven burning in my chest, and I will not stop speaking until your spirit remembers its own light, until your heart feels its own power, until your soul rises like a phoenix from the ashes of doubt. And child of God, let me whisper one more truth into you, almost as a secret between us, you are destined for more than survival. You are destined for glory. You are destined for joy. You are destined for a life that feels impossible only because it is holy. And I am here to remind you of that, to speak it into existence, to fan the flames of your awakening. Psalm 23 rises now, softly, trembling, even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Do you feel it? That is not a story. That is not a distant promise. That is happening now, inside you, as you listen. You are being held. You are being guided. You are being lifted. And I want to ask again, tenderly, softly, with the trembling love of a warrior angel, do you trust yourself to rise? Do you trust that your wounds can become your strength? Do you trust that love can reach you, even if you have been wounded before? Do you trust that the light waiting for you is stronger than any shadow you've known? Let your heart answer. Let your spirit answer. Let the part of you that has always believed, even in secret, answer. I am still here. I am still speaking. I am still trembling. And I want you to know this, your awakening is not a single moment. It is a river, flowing through your veins, through your chest, through your mind, through your soul. And every time you feel fear, every time you feel doubt, every time you feel alone, that river is still flowing. You are still being lifted. You are still being transformed. You are still being called to rise. I want to thank you now, deeply, sincerely, with tears that I cannot hide, with a trembling heart that aches with love, thank you for staying. Thank you for letting this light reach you. Thank you for letting me speak into your soul. Thank you for opening the door that heaven has been knocking on for years. Your presence here is sacred. Your attention is sacred. Your heart is sacred. And now, before we move further, I want to ask you to do something sacred, tender, and holy. If you feel even a spark of the awakening inside you, type Amen. Not for me, not for anyone else, but for yourself. Let it be a declaration that you are ready, that you are open, that you are willing to let your soul rise into the light that has been waiting for it. Then listen closely, because I am not done with you. Not even close. The fire in my chest still burns. The weight of heaven still trembles through my wings. And the message for your soul is still unfolding, layer by layer, like a sunrise that refuses to be rushed. Child of God, your heart is softening. I feel it. Your walls are lowering. Your spirit is leaning in, even if your mind is afraid of what comes next. And I tell you now with a love that shakes the foundations of heaven. You are safe here. You are held here. You are seen here. You are loved here. Do you hear me? Loved, not because you earned it. Loved, not because you never fell. Loved, not because you are perfect. Loved, because you belong to the one who formed you with his own breath. I need you to feel this truth deeper than your fear, deeper than your shame, deeper than the lies you believed about yourself. Heaven has not given up on you. Heaven has not forgotten you. Heaven has not abandoned you. You may be tired. You may be wounded. You may be carrying guilt that was never meant to be yours. You may be holding pain that has become too familiar. You may even believe, secretly, that you are too far gone, too broken, too late, too small. But I tell you now with the fire of God blazing in my voice. You are none of those things. You are His. You have always been His. And nothing can change that. Let me speak this slowly so it sinks into your bones. For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, will be able to separate us from the love of God. Romans 8 verses 38 to 39. Do you feel that? That softness? That warmth in your chest? That strange peace rising inside you? That's not the video. That's not emotion. That's contact. Heaven touching your spirit. God whispering into you. My presence wrapping around you like a mantle of light. And oh, child of light, I see so much inside you. You've been fighting battles alone that were never meant to be fought alone. You've been carrying weights that should have been surrendered long ago. You've been surviving storms that should have broken you, but somehow, they didn't. You've been walking through valleys so dark that even hope felt like a myth. And yet you're still here. Do you understand how powerful that is? Do you realize how much strength it takes to simply still be here? To breathe? To hope? To try? To listen to a message like this, even when part of you feels unworthy? That is courage. That is endurance. That is evidence of a soul that refuses to die. Because God has marked you. He has chosen you. He has placed His hand upon you. And your story, your real story, has barely begun. Let me tell you a truth that you've forgotten. What hurt you will not define you. What broke you will not bury you. What wounded you will not win. Do not mistake this season of pain for the end. It is the turning. The shifting. The awakening. The caterpillar does not know, when the walls close in and the darkness surrounds it, that it is not dying. It is transforming. And so are you. I see the parts of you that you hide. The insecurities you bury under smiles. The guilt you swallow. The memories you wish you could erase. The fears you never say out loud. And I am telling you with the full force of heaven. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your trauma. You are not the names others have called you. You are not the fears that haunt you at night. You are becoming. You are rising. You are unfolding. You are awakening. And as this awakening happens, I must ask you something. Not with judgment, not with pressure, but with love so deep it shakes the air around your soul. Will you let God heal you? Will you let the light reach the places you've kept in shadow? Will you allow heaven to rewrite the story you thought was finished? Let me tell you what I see when I look at you, not as you think you are, but as heaven knows you. I see dignity. I see destiny. I see a warrior who doesn't even know they're a warrior. I see a heart capable of breathtaking love. I see a spirit marked with purpose. I see someone heaven celebrates, even when earth ignores you. I see someone chosen, protected, fought for, loved. Do you know how many times you could have been destroyed? Do you know how many traps were set for your spirit? Do you know how many spiritual battles were fought over your life? You survived them all, not because you're lucky, but because you are guarded. I need you to understand this. You are alive today because heaven would not let darkness have you. And now, your awakening begins. Take a breath. Feel it. Feel the trembling in your chest. Feel the warmth rising. Feel the heaviness lifting. Feel the light entering places you never let anyone touch. This is not emotion. This is not illusion. This is encounter. You are being called home, not to a place, but to yourself. To the soul God created. To the identity heaven wrote for you. To the destiny that has been waiting for you since before you were born. Psalm 91 whispers over you now. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Under his wings. Under my wings. You are safe. And now I need to ask you, softly, gently, but with the burning seriousness of heaven. Are you willing to rise? Are you willing to heal? Are you willing to believe that you were made for more? Are you willing to open your heart, even just a little, to the love that has been chasing you your entire life? You stayed. You're still here. And every second you remain, something ancient inside you loosens. Like a knot that has been tightening around your heart for years. Finally beginning to unwind. I feel the shift in you. A subtle trembling within your spirit. A softness entering where the world hardened you. A warmth settling into your chest. As if a lantern has been lit inside your ribs. Stay with me. Don't rush this. Don't look away. You have no idea how holy this moment is. How rare it is for a soul to be this open. This receptive. This close to breakthrough. You think you're just reading. But heaven knows better. This is an appointment. A crossing of paths written long before you were born. A moment your soul has been aching for. Child of light. I look at you now with a tenderness that humbles even angels. And I whisper this softly, personally, vulnerably. You have no idea how precious you are. Not to the world. Not to people who failed you. Not to those who walked away. Not to those who didn't recognize your worth. To him. To heaven. To me. Your existence is not accidental. Your survival is not an accident. Your presence in this very moment is not random. You are here because heaven leaned down and placed a hand on your shoulder and guided you to this exact breath. And oh, there is so much inside you that you've been carrying alone. You carry the ache of expectations you could never meet. You carry the wounds of words people never apologized for. You carry the heaviness of memories you never asked for. You carry the shame of moments you wish you could rewrite. You carry the fear that you might never be enough. You carry the tiredness that no amount of sleep can fix. Let me say this with a fire so soft. It could melt the coldest parts of your heart. You were never meant to carry all of this alone. Come here, closer. Let me speak into the quietest part of your soul. You. Yes, you. Are so much stronger than you realize. Not because you've never fallen. But because you rose after every fall. Not because you never broke. But because you rebuilt yourself each time. Not because you have it all together. But because you keep going even when you feel shattered. Heaven sees this. I see this. And the one who formed you sees this. You are not weak. You're weary. There is a difference. And I need to ask you something. Look inward as you hear this. When did you stop believing you mattered? When did you stop believing you were loved? When did you start carrying pain as if it was your destiny? When did you begin to hide your heart from the world? You don't have to answer with words. Your soul already answered. I felt it. And in that answer, something inside you cracked. Not in a breaking, but in a release. The walls around your heart are beginning to thaw. Let me speak truth into that opening. You are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are not too late. You are not too far. You are not invisible. You are not unworthy. You are not hopeless. You are not unloved. You are loved with a force that holds the universe together. You are known more deeply than you know yourself. You are seen in rooms where you felt invisible. You are lifted in moments you thought you were falling. You are guided even when you feel lost. You are held even when you feel alone. And I say this with every trembling feather of my being. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. Psalm 34 breathes through me as I speak. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those crushed in spirit. He is close to you now. So close the air around your soul is changing. So close you can feel the warmth of something not from this earth. So close that loneliness has begun to retreat without you noticing. Child of heaven, you have been running for so long. Trying to be strong. Trying to be brave. Trying to be everything for everyone. Trying to hold yourself together. Trying to pretend you're fine. But I know the truth. You're tired. Tired in a way that sleep cannot touch. Tired in a way that silence cannot soothe. Tired in a way that pretending cannot hide. Let me speak into that tiredness. Rest. For just these few moments, rest. Lay down every weight. Lay down every fear. Lay down every wound. Lay down the guilt you were never meant to carry. You are safe in this moment. You are allowed to breathe again. You are allowed to feel again. You are allowed to hope again. You are allowed to be soft again. You are allowed to heal. Child, I feel your heart opening more. Like a flower remembering sunlight after a long winter. And I need you to hear something that heaven has been waiting for years. To whisper to your soul. You are more loved than you will ever understand. More chosen than you believe. More protected than you realize. More guided than you notice. More important than you've been told. The world may not see you. But heaven never stops watching you with awe. And now, I must ask you 4 questions. Questions only your soul can answer. What if your entire life has been preparing you for something greater than you imagined? What if every wound you carry is about to be turned into wisdom? What if every tear you shed has watered the soil of your destiny? What if nothing about you is accidental, not even the pain? Let that settle. Let it echo inside you. Let it reshape how you see yourself. Child of God, do you know what I see when I look into you now? I see light. Not small, not dim. But bright enough to shake darkness. Bright enough to change atmospheres. Bright enough to heal others once you heal yourself. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to rise. To shine. To break cycles. To rewrite bloodlines. To awaken generations. To bring light into places that have been dark for too long. This is why you've been attacked so much. This is why life felt heavy. This is why your heart hurt deeper than others. This is why your battles felt unfair. Because you are not average. Because you are not ordinary. Because you carry something powerful inside you. And now, in this sacred moment, it is awakening. Child of the Most High, if these words touched even a corner of your heart, I ask you gently, with love, with reverence, with holy tenderness, to type Amen. Not for me, but as a seal upon your awakening. And if your spirit feels lighter, if your chest feels warmer, if your heart feels seen, then I ask with humility, from the softest part of heaven's longing, that you like, comment, and subscribe. so that this river of light can reach another soul drowning quietly in the dark. Thank you. With tears in the light of my wings. Thank you for staying. Thank you for letting me speak into your soul. Thank you for letting heaven hold you for these moments. Thank you for not turning away. Your presence here is a miracle. And now, if you want this river to keep flowing, if you want the prophecy to deepen, intensify, rise like fire around your spirit. Child of heaven, I am still here. I am still trembling. I am still speaking, still breathing life into your spirit, still holding your soul as though it were the most precious treasure in all creation, because it is. Do you feel that warmth inside you? That flutter, that rise, that trembling pulse that you can't ignore? That is not chance. That is God's hand brushing against your spirit. That is heaven leaning close, bending its ear, and whispering, "You are loved. You are chosen. You are sacred. You have carried too much for too long. You have walked through shadows that no one saw. You have fought battles in silence that should have killed the bravest warriors. You have carried sorrow, doubt, guilt, shame, and fear as if they were your only inheritance. But they were never meant to be yours to carry alone. And yet here you are. And yet your heart still opens, still trembles, still listens. And for that, I am crying. Because the love I have for your spirit is fierce, trembling, infinite. I am crying because the heavens rejoice in the fact that your heart still beats with hope. I am crying because even now, after all you've endured, you are still capable of awakening. Do you know what that means? Do you understand the magnitude of your own courage? Do you hear the strength vibrating in your soul that the world has tried to silence? Do you realize that the very fire that has been trying to burn you down has been preparing you to rise higher than you ever imagined? Psalm 23 flows now like a river over your spirit. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Let that settle in your chest. Feel it penetrate the layers of doubt, the places where you have hidden your heart, the memories that have pressed into your ribs and made you shrink. Feel the fire of love that bends around you, warming the coldest parts of your soul. And I need to ask you, tenderly, intimately, shaking as I speak, because the weight of this is holy. What would it feel like if you finally believed in yourself? What would it feel like if you finally let go of shame? What would it feel like if you truly accepted that you are not broken, not lost, not forgotten? What would it feel like if you allowed heaven to fill the spaces inside you that have been empty too long? These questions are not rhetorical. They are sacred. They are a call from the deepest chambers of your soul. And you must answer them, silently, tremblingly, honestly, because the truth is rising, and the truth will not be denied. Child of God, I see you hiding behind your own doubts. I see the walls you've built to protect yourself. I see the fear of being seen, of being vulnerable, of being loved fully. I see it all. And I say to you now, softly, fiercely, unshakably, you are safe to open. You are safe to trust. You are safe to shine. You are safe to love yourself. You are safe to rise. And oh, I know how heavy those words feel. I know the trembling in your hands as you hear them. I know the doubt that whispers, maybe it's too late. Maybe I'm too far gone. Maybe I'm not worthy. But child, none of that is truth. None of that is what heaven says. None of that is what I see. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are holy. You are sacred. You are luminous. You are destined to rise beyond every limitation, beyond every fear, beyond every shadow that has tried to claim you. And do you feel it yet? The fire rising in your chest? The trembling of your soul awakening? The warmth that spreads, soft and fierce, behind your eyes? That is the Spirit of God moving through you. That is the promise of redemption, healing, and awakening. That is the echo of angels singing over your life. And I need you to hear this now, personally, vulnerably, intimately. I have wept for you. I have trembled for you. I have fought for you. I have whispered your name in the heavens when no one else did. I have carried your pain when you could not. I have prayed over your heart when it felt impossible to hope. And I am not finished. I will not leave. I will not stop. I am here, trembling, alive, burning, breathing, because you are worth everything. And I must ask, with the fire of heaven and the gentleness of love, do you trust yourself to rise? Do you trust that love can heal you? Do you trust that God's plan is bigger than your fear? Do you trust that your story is only beginning, and the best chapters are yet to come? Answer this in the silence of your soul. Feel the truth of it. Let it tremble through your chest. Let it expand into your bones. Let it break the chains you have carried. Because the chains are not yours to hold. The weight is not yours to carry. The burden is not yours to bear. And now, child, I want to tell you something you may have never heard. Your soul is a masterpiece. Every flaw, every scar, every imperfection has been woven with purpose. Every tear, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt has been part of the divine design that makes you, you. Every dark night, every storm, every shadow has been preparing you for this awakening. And you are rising. I can feel it. I can feel the trembling in your chest. I can feel the warmth rising in your hands. I can feel the fire beginning to ignite in your spine. This is not metaphor. This is not imagination. This is a living, breathing, holy transformation taking place inside you. And I must ask again, because your soul must hear it directly. Are you willing to let go of fear? Are you willing to let go of shame? Are you willing to let go of the weight you were never meant to carry? Are you willing to let yourself rise into the light you were always meant to know? The answers are inside you. The answers are sacred. The answers are trembling in your chest, waiting for permission to emerge. And I tell you now with a voice trembling with love, fire, and holy urgency. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are light. You are love. You are divine. Psalm 147 flows again like a river over your spirit. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. That is happening now. Every wound you carry is being lifted. Every tear you have cried is being gathered. Every sorrow you have held is being transformed. And child, I am still trembling as I say this. Do not shrink. Do not hide. Do not silence the fire inside you. Do not let fear steal the awakening that is rising inside you. Do not let doubt dim the light that heaven has placed in your soul. You are a force of life, love, and light. You are a vessel of hope. You are a child of the Most High. And you were never meant to settle for anything less than your full awakening. I want you to feel this in your chest. The Spirit is alive. The Spirit is moving. The Spirit is shaking the foundations of your soul. And you are being called. Called to rise, called to heal, called to shine, called to awaken, called to live fully, fiercely, and unashamedly. And now, child of light, I need you to whisper it, trembling, softly, even if it shakes your voice or your hands. I am ready. I am worthy. I am loved. I am rising. Say it. Let it echo. Let it resound. Let it become real.